They say the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem, but honestly, I don't have a spending problem. I have a stuff is too tempting problem. Like, if there's a sale on shoes, I'm not the one with the issue. The shoes are the ones that are just too darn cute. I mean, who can resist a pair of sparkly loafers that practically scream, "Buy me"? Not me, that's for sure. And don't even get me started on online shopping. It's like a buffet for my wallet, and I'm a hungry hippo. I'll just be minding my own business, scrolling through social media, and boom, there's an ad for a unicorn-shaped toaster. I didn't even know I needed a unicorn-shaped toaster, but now I can't live without it. I can almost hear my kitchen begging for more whimsy. So, I clicked, and suddenly my credit card is on an adventure of its own. I'm like a kid in a candy store, but instead of candy, it's piles of stuff I never knew I wanted. The other day I bought a self-stirring mug. I mean, who doesn't need a mug that stirs itself? It's like having a personal barista, but without the judgment. I can just imagine the mug saying, "Oh, you want another cup of coffee at 2 a.m.? No problem." And then, there's that moment when the delivery guy shows up at my door. I always ask, "Oh, what could this possibly be?" Meanwhile, I'm just a few steps away from building my own Amazon warehouse. I've got a new philosophy: if an item has a whimsical name, it's a must-buy. I mean, how can you say no to something called the ultimate snack dispenser of wonders? It's practically a necessity. I justify it all with, "It'll make my life easier." But really, it just adds more clutter to my already chaotic living room. My friends call it a lifestyle choice. I call it a really fun hobby. And then there's the guilt factor. You know, the one where your bank account gives you the stink eye? I've started doing this thing where I distract myself with more shopping when I feel guilty. It's like a vicious cycle of happiness and regret. I'll enter a store, and it's like a magical land where everything is shiny and new. I'll see something like a cat-shaped lamp, and I just have to have it. Why? Because my other lamps were clearly lacking in feline charm. When I get home, I'll proudly display my new treasures, like a proud parent showing off their kids. But then I have to shove the old stuff into a corner, like they're the embarrassing relatives no one wants to talk about. I mean, how many cat-shaped lamps does one person need? But every time I think about it, I just see another sale or a new design. It's like the universe is constantly sending me messages, "Buy more stuff." My friends have started making bets on how long it'll take me to buy something new. They think it's a game, I think it's a lifestyle. The other day, I actually heard my credit card whispering, "Do it, you know you want to." I swear it was sentient. At this point, I should probably hire a financial advisor. But then, what's the fun in that when I can just keep collecting my treasures? So, I've decided to embrace my stuff as a tempting problem. I'm not going to fight it, I'm going to own it like a boss. I'll just have to find a bigger apartment to store all my whimsical wonders. And who knows? Maybe one day, I'll turn my collection into a museum. I can see the headlines now, "Welcome to the Museum of Temptation." At least it'll be one place where I can appreciate my spending habits without judgment. So here's to the next sale. Who's with me? Remember, it's not a spending problem, it's a stuff is too tempting problem.